Tynamo beats Branded, Zygarde displays its wrath, and Crobat gets a second chance from Celebi. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. This is going to be the last episode of Pokemon Duel. It might be the last episode of Pokemon Duel for a while, as you guys know that I am going to be traveling. So today we have 3 matches. We have one from D-Ride going up against Date. The second one is going to be with Rubini, and the third one is going to be Quick Boy. So those two are going to be doing Rico's Trials. And we have some helpful hints on how to complete that challenge, those challenges that they're doing. But before we jump into the video, I do want to say Akash, very reliable on his information. He has told me that we'll be getting the hall, like the gym hall that mimics the gym, on Wednesday, and the gym should be following on Thursday. So that's something to look out for. And in the gym, we already know our rewards. We're going to get the Feraligatr and the Electivire, so look out for that. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play because I'll be working over the weekend. Anyway, let's jump into this match. Shout out to Santi. Santi sent me this duel, and Santi was the first person to show me the Tynamo cheese. If you guys don't know what the Tynamo cheese is, Tynamo. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may switch places with an adjacent Electric-type Pokemon or paralyzed Pokemon. So what the cheese is here is you want to get to this Manectric on as quickly as possible, and then once you Mega Evolve, whatever the opponent brings onto the board, it's going to be paralyzed, and you're going to want to threaten game, and the opponent's going to have to cover goal. Once they cover goal with that paralyzed Pokemon, because of Mega Manectric's ability, you do have the Tynamo. He does have the switch, but he does this in a unique way, because I believe Date's a smart player. I believe Date saw it and prevented D-Rye from doing it right away. So, and they're doing this in look how high rated they are. So this is a competitive match, so let's see. Going to open up with Manectric, and I love the opening move with Manectric, because you can just make a threatened game right away if they don't counter you right away or put something here, because you move 3 MP. So what he does, he's going to Mega here, he's going to attack. What do you get? The dodge? I have not seen a Manectric hit dodge yet, but here is a dodge. And then as he brings on his other Larvesta, now what he's going to do is he has the Air Balloon. He has the Air Balloon, and that's what forces the opponent to cover up goal, because he's going to attack here, get rid of his own 2 MP, KOs this Larvesta. The Larvesta is going to evolve, but the good thing about the Larvesta here is that it's going to evolve into the Volcarona, and Volcarona can move through, so that's good. And he's also burnt. And he also has the Litwick, so he's going to bring on the Litwick, and D-Rye has really good plates for the Manectric, the No Guard, so that way it ensures that it does not land its blue. And boom, there goes the Litwick. So now, Date is going to have to either cover goal or bring back the Larvesta or the Volcarona, and he does, and he's going to No Guard again. Now this could be bad, because the opponent could Sword or Quiver Dance, and get the KO. He Quiver Dance, but he gets the Fiery Dance. So D-Rye has survived. Objective is completed by moving the Larvesta onto the goal. So now we can start the process of getting the cheese. So he's going to rush up here with this Coco, which I don't necessarily agree with, because Date counters greatly with the Marshadow, and now Rye is going to lose his Coco. So the way Date played that is phenomenal, and now what Rye is going to do is going to max revive. He's going to rush up on the right side this time, and Date is going to cover up, and I like this move here. And so here he pulls the switch, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I know what he's going to do. He's just going to move here, and Date makes a great play here. Date moves over, and he's like, if you go here, I'm going to surround you. At least that's what I'm assuming Date's doing. And that is why D-Rye is not moving the Tynamo. Because I probably would have just moved the Tynamo. But I would have tested him. I would have been like, well, let's see if he knows what I'm doing. And then I would have lost the Tynamo. So, I mean, like I said, Date's a smart player. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. So, it looks like he's going to Z-move here with the Chandelure, get rid of the Coco. He did the Ghost one, right? Yeah, the Ghost one. Yeah, 100%. Reroll. So now they have -1 MP markers. What does he do here? He Mega Ampharos. Oh, this is what is so key. So he Mega Ampharos here. He's gonna bring back on the Coco. And Date, I don't know if this was planned, but if it was, he's gonna go for. He's gonna get baited, and Luckily, he gets the melee, gives it to the Tynamo, and moves right there. And I was like, wow, that is so clutch there. Date makes the right move by trying to attack and trying to get KO'd by the Tynamo, so that way it removes the paralysis, and that way Rai cannot switch for the cheese. But unfortunately for Date, he did not get the KO. He got the Thunder Wave or whatever the purple was, and Rai was able to display the Tynamo cheese. That was actually an awesome match. I love the way he utilized Coco and Melee Wish, so that was awesome. All right, let's jump into the second match featuring Rubini. All right, man, I'm loving seeing these Rico Trial challenges. We actually spent the entire morning streaming, about a 2.5, 3 hour stream, just going over the matches. So look at Rubini, and Rubini's currently in second place in Rico's trials. No, he's in first, I think. I think he has 12, and Quick Boy, Too Quick, has 11. So it's a pretty close race there, but it's like still the beginning of the month. We still have another like 20 days to go. So what he's doing, he has the Zygarde, because what the goal is, like the challenge is you have to Land's Wrath and you have to KO 3 figures with the Land Wrath. So the first figure you KO, that counts as 1, and everything spins. If they roll purple, they get KO'd as well. And we didn't specify if it's your Pokemon or the opposing Pokemon. We just said Pokemon. So you can KO your Pokemon as well, and that'll work. He's also rocking the Sceptile, Mega Sceptile, because he's also trying to complete the the True King or the Dragon King challenge. So let's see how this happens, how it unfolds. Opponent's gonna rush up here with the Eevee. And he's gonna get the buff damage, and this is also good. The triple Altaria is really good for the Land's Wrath, because it's gonna give the Zygarde the 30 buff. So Land's Wrath will be hitting for 120. So it brings on the Zygarde, and something you're also gonna want to run with this deck is going to be the Dragon Spear. That way your Zygarde can maneuver through the board. And I love this match. I love how he does exactly that. So he's going to go right next to the Arcanine. Then he's going to come right here. He's going to threaten game. And then he has the double chances. So he's going to DC. He's got 2 DCs. What he's trying to do here is land the Land Wrath. He's going straight for the King. King does hit the Facade. He does hit the Land Wrath, but he doesn't do enough damage. So he has to reroll again. And he has to get the Dragon Breath to stay alive. And he does. I'm like, okay. He gets the Dragon Breath. Let's go. He KOs the Kangaskhan. Get out of here. Yo, when are we going to get Zygarde 100%? That's what I want to know. But so the opponent's going to Gold Block here. He Gold Blocks with the Lunala. And again, he's going to pull out the DC. Gets the Dragon Breath, which ensures the KO. Damn, dude. All that buff. But what he's going to do is he cannot reroll. Hold on. Actually, hold up. We learned something from last video. Damn it. All right. So the opponent attacks here. He does get the Flare Blitz onto the Land's Wrath. Land's Wrath hits for 130, and what it's going to do is it's going to make everybody spin. So he KOs 2 of his Altarias, but he also KOs the Arcanine, so that is the 3 months. But let's see if the Land's Wrath would have KO'd the Lunala, because we did learn from last video, the Pikachu one, where I was asking you guys, like, I don't know, how did I damage it? Well, let's see if it works. So he hits for 61 damage. If he landed his Land's Wrath would have hit for 45 damage plus 30 damage, so it would have hit for 75 damage. So if he did reroll, it would have KO'd the Lunala, to my understanding. But I guess he did not want to do it. Hi, McKenna. But he gets a challenge, and I can't remember if this challenge required Zygarde to get on the go. I think it did. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. I'll have to look back on that. But all right, let's jump into the last match. Okay, this match from Too Quick. Too Quick is on a roll today. I think he submitted like 6 or 7 challenges. And what he's doing, he's rocking a poison deck with the Golbat. So the goal is, it's called the Soaring Shuttle Flip. What you're trying to do is you're trying to land Shuttle Flip for the win with Crobat. And the way to do it, the way I had it envisioned, is exactly how Quick Boy is going to do it. He's going to play the Molting Energy to get the evolution, the easy evolution off of the Crobat. Although you could just do the Oricorio. But what we're really looking for is the Wing Sphere. Able to go through figures, land the Shuttle Flip. Essentially, you're going to want to move right here. So you're going to be like right here. 1, 2, 3, Shuttle Flip, 4, 5 MP. That's the goal here. He's going up against Know What Love. I think that's what it is. And look at Quick Boy, dude. I love it. His rating. He's a great player. Tournament winner, 4K player. and 3K. Doesn't really care about his rating. I love it. So opponent here is just being super aggressive. Super aggressive here on his Naganadel. But he gets a clutch Ultra Sting, gets to survive here. But he Bright Powders him, trying to reroll him for, I don't know why he wanted to taunt him, but looks like he's just going to surround the goal, be protective. Ah, dude, I hate these Seismitoads. Not only do they poison you, and they're annoying in poison decks, but they also have the Tectonic Rage. Clutch survive here. I wouldn't say clutch. I mean, it wasn't no threat to like win the game or anything like that. But because of the Phantom Sphere and the poisoned Thunder, or not Thunderous, but Tornadus, he's able to move through him from the bench and KO him. Choked, huh? I knew it. It was coming. So I like what he does here. I like how he goes and sacks the Golbat, because what he wants to do is he wants to play. It's not a live game. But he wants to play the Molting Energy, so that's what he does next. Moving next to this Arceus, he's going to threaten the surround because he's going to be able to move through with the Gengar. So what the opponent here is going to DC, and he's going to go for the Venusaur instead. He doesn't understand that the immediate threat here is the Gengar because of Gengar's ability. I mean, he already got knocked out by the Gengar because of its ability with the Tornadus, but I guess he doesn't care. I don't know. Oh, look, and he's got the metallic Dawn just like everybody, like a lot of people do, but not me. Alright, so Golbat is next in line. Once it gets out of the PC, it's going to be able to evolve, so I like this attack here. I think he's just trying to, not necessarily sack, well, I mean, he's trying to, maybe sack and at least poison at the same time. Like the Acid Downpour here to try to make other Mons poisoned. But unfortunately, the opponent does get the taunt. Now he's going to move over. He's going to capture the entry point. So things are going to look a little problematic here. But he's going to play the Wing Sphere on the Golbat, or the Crobat once it comes out of the PC, once it evolves. And the opponent here is going to go for the, I don't know what they're going for actually, but we get a clutch U-turn. He's going to Shatter Psyche. I don't know where he's going to go after that. Maybe like right there. But we're able to get the, oh, he got the U-turn. Yeah, he got the U-turn, so he was able to switch out. And I actually thought U-turn would be able to speed up the Molting Energy in the evolution, but apparently that won't work. So, Quick Boy here, like I said, he's just trying to sack here. He's trying to get this Golbat back on the board. But he's got to be careful here. This Steelix is definitely, this Mega Steelix is definitely going to be a problem for Daytay. Or not for Daytay, but Quick Boy. I think of Daytay because it's a poison deck, and so now he needs to be really careful here. Really careful here, opponent. I mean, he could get the Land Burst, doesn't get the Land Burst, so Quick Boy's got to do something. Tectonic Rages here, and he gets rid of this. I probably would have came back because I would be fearing this thing because this thing does have its Z move. It has its Z move. Like I would be scared of it, so I probably would have came back. I mean, I'm trying to save the challenge, you know. But Gengar is KO'd. We do got the Crobat. Now he has to cover goal. I don't know if he's running goal back. So what he's going to do, he's going to go and he's just going to attack here. And he doesn't get the roll. And now he's going to be surrounded the following turn. But remember, this thing can't win you the match. So what he's going to do is he's going to make a Venusaur here. And he has to hope. He has to hope it's white-on-white damage. Or the takeaway, actually. So, I mean, if Quick landed the purple, it would have been bad. But, I mean, he gets fortunate. You get a fortunate roll. Gets a white-on-white damage. Opponent's going to take the entry point here. I think they have the Reveal Glass, so that's why he did. I mean, he probably has a Reveal Glass or a Switch, but it doesn't necessarily matter because he does get the white-on-white damage. Let's go. So the game is not over. And now, Quick Boy has a great setup to get the challenge to complete what we're looking for. Let me just see if he does have it. Yeah, okay, so he does have the Reveal Glass. So now he's going to take the entry point here. He has it set up perfectly, but the opponent is going to try and take the goal. I don't know if he noticed what Quick Boy's going for, so I like this attack here. But then the opponent makes a clutch play, and they put the Fracture in the center, and this is going to ruin what Quick Boy is trying to get. Can't remember how he gets rid of this thing. Oh, I think he Z-moves it. Yeah, so he brings on Dawn Wings, puts up his his Crobat. Yeah, so and since his Z gauge is up, he's gonna Tectonic Rage, get rid of the Fracture. He's clearing up the space for it. And I'm like, oh, dude, this is too perfect. Get it. If the opponent doesn't cover goal, it's gonna be here. Although he doesn't have a DC, the opponent makes a mistake. He grabs the entry point and he attacks the Seismic Totem. I'm like, oh, dude, this is perfect. Let's go. Get it, quick boy. 1, 2, 3. MP attacks here. Get the shuttle flip. But he gets the Moon Guy's beam. And I'm like, dude, no. How are we going to get this? Well, he has an onion. And what do onions do? You know what onions do. They rewind time. And he's going to go for it again. He's going to attack. And he's going to hope for the shuttle flip. And he gets the shuttle flip. Let's go. GG, boys, man. When I saw this, dude, I was so happy. He got it. Dude, I'm loving the Rico Trials. Please let me know in the comments below if you guys are loving the Rico Trials or if you're liking the challenge to doing other things other than the Silver Hall, you know, or just grind the league. But I don't know. I think it's fun, and I'm certainly enjoying seeing all of the duels that you guys have been submitting. But we're going to cut the video there. Again, I'm going to be gone for like 16 days, and I'm going to try and upload while I'm away. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.